please don't scroll and engage with the video and help a family out. Like, save, share, subscribe, follow us along on our journey. My family's homeless. We've been living in a hotel. Early September, I had a stroke. I was terminated while I was in the hospital due to a medical condition. That's a whole nother story. But I still have trouble with my speech sometimes and my balance. But they, I worked for an apartment community. They evicted us. They threw us out. And last week, and everything was thrown in the cold, wet rain, and this is where we're at. We're in a hotel. I have a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, both boys, my wife, and myself to take care of. And it's hard to do speech therapy, physical therapy, online school, because we don't know where we're going to live. My wife's out looking for a house right now. So many of you have suggested we start a GoFundMe, and all that is going to go directly toward that. So we are so eternally grateful. My wife, she's a trooper, man. She is a trooper. And so we're getting through it. But you know what the rotten thing is they're contesting my unemployment. So I have to fight that on appeal. It just, I don't understand. I didn't quit my job. I was terminated. But, I have recourse and other avenues I'm pursuing with that. But, we're living in a hotel. Yeah, that's hotel life. It sucks. And I'm trying to get us out. But if you check my bio, there's a link to a GoFundMe. And we're almost to our goal. It gives us what we need to get out of here and get on with our lives. And, I've worked all my life since I was 13 years old. I'm 50. I spent 25 years in the pipe fitters union. And, I've hurt my back and my knees and my hips. And, you know how it is, manual labor. I did that for a long time. I stepped down from that to do something easier, and this is how I got treated. It was rotten. It was not, it was humiliating. So, if you could support us by just engaging, and more than anything, saying some prayers. And yeah, I'm wearing my son's Pikachu hat. I don't know why. I like warm hats and cold Michigan weather. So, yeah, that's our life. So say a prayer